कैसे हैं आप सभी? आई होप आप सभी बहुत अच्छे से होंगे। क्लास की शुरुआत करते हैं। पार्ट है हमारा, चैप्टर है द मेकिंग ऑफ द नेशनल मूवमेंट 1870 to 1947। लर्निंग पार्ट, the emergence of nationalism, the growth of mass nationalism, the developments during 1922 to 29, the Indian National Congress, the advent of Mahatma Gandhi, quit India and thereafter. The second half of the 19th century saw the crystallization of political consciousness among the Indian people. This awareness led to the strengthening of the nationalist movement in India that culminated in her independence in अगस्त 1947। बच्चों, 19th सेंचुरी के सेकेंड हाफ ने इंडिया में क्रिस्टलाइजेशन देखा, पॉलिटिकल कॉन्शियसनेस देखा इंडियन पीपल के अंदर। द इमर्जेंस ऑफ नेशनलिज्म। नेशनलिज्म इज द फीलिंग ऑफ वननेस, ब्रदरहुड एंड अ सेंस ऑफ बिलोंगिंग विद अ नेशन। बच्चों, नेशनलिज्म क्या है? एक फीलिंग है कि एकता की, ब्रदरहुड की, और एक सेंस है कि हम सारे एक ही साथ हैं, हम सारे एक ही हैं। During the second half of the 19th century, nationalist spirit and consciousness began to take roots in the minds of the people of India. The Indians wanted to liberate themselves from the British rule and started on the long road of struggle for freedom. The revolt of 1857, or the first war of independence, as Veer Savarkar called it, which took place after almost 100 years of British rule, was the first great expression of this feeling in India. In this revolt, as we have read earlier, people from different classes stood united and joined hands against a common enemy, the British. One of the major factors for the rise of nationalists in India was the economic exploitation of Indians. बच्चों, जो सबसे मेजर फैक्टर था नेशनलिज्म एक्सप्लॉयशन का इंडियंस के बीच में, वो ये था कि यहाँ का जो इकोनॉमिक एक्सप्लॉयशन था। द ब्रिटिश ड्रेन्ड अवे द वेल्थ of the India by a well laid out policy with antagonized most Indians। बच्चों, जो ब्रिटिशर्स थे उन्होंने इंडिया का सारा वेल्थ यहाँ से खत्म कर दिया था। Artisans and peasants suffered the most. Besides this, their exposure to Western education made Indians aware of revolutions occurring in France and America, from where they got ideas, and now they wanted such a turn happening in their country. Development of transport and communication, especially the introduction of railways, indirectly promoted unity and brought India closer. The growth of the press and nationalist literature instilled a sense of patriotism among people. It also disseminated modern ideas such as nationalism, democracy, socialism, liberty and fraternity. Indian nationalism manifested itself in the growth of several associations formed after 1850. The Pune Sarvajanik Sabha, the Indian National Association, the Madras Mahajan Sabha, the Bombay Presidency Association, and later the Indian National Congress. These associations aim to empower people to take decisions regarding their country's affair. इन सभी लोगों ने एक मुहिम चलाया, इन्होंने एकता की कि ये देश को आज़ाद करा के रहेंगे और जो कंट्रीज़ के अफेयर्स हैं उनके बारे में यही डिसीजन लेंगे, जो एम्पावर है वो इन्हीं के पास में होगी। The Indian National Congress. In the 1870s and 1880s, dissatisfaction with the British rule intensified after the passing of the Arms Act in 1878 during the viceroyalty of Lord Lytton. This act prevented Indians from keeping arms. Another repressive act passed by the British was the Vernacular Press Act, which aimed to silence those who were critical of the government. If anything was found objectable about the British government, the act would empower the authorities confiscate the assets of the newspaper. The Ilbert Bill in 1883 was represented strongly by the British. It provided for the trial of British or European persons by Indians and sought equality between British and European judges. However, due to the British opposition, the act was repealed, but it reflected the racial attitudes of the British in India. As a reaction to all this, the Indian National Congress was founded in Bombay in December 1885. 72 delegates from all over the country met here. A retired British official, A.O. Hume, played an important role in bringing Indians from various regions together. Dada Saheb Naroji, Fizora Sahib Mehta, Badar ul Din Tayyabji, W.C. Banerjee, Surendranath Banerjee, Ramesh Chandra Dutt and S. Subramanya Nair, were some of the most important. The Indian National Congress served as a platform to address the grievances of the Indians against the British. This formation of the Indian National Congress marked the beginning of India's freedom movement, also called the national movement. ये फॉर्मेशन जो था इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस का, उसने एक बिगिनिंग की इंडियाज फ्रीडम मूवमेंट को, इंडिया को आज़ाद कराने के लिए, जिसे नेशनल मूवमेंट कहा जाने लगा. Did you know? The Indian National Association was the first nationalist organization founded in British India by Surendranath Banerjee and Anand Mohan Bose in 1876. The objectives of this association were to promote to every legislative means the political, intellectual and material advancement of the people. The association attracted educated Indians and civic leaders from all the parts of the country and became an important forum for India's aspirations for independence. It later merged with the Indian National Congress. Moderates and extremists. The year between 1885 to 1905 saw the evolution of the Indian National Congress when the moderators or the petitioners dominated it. Soon, there also emerged a section which believed in more aggressive action. They came to be known as the extremists or the radicals. Differences in their ideological and political methods to be adopted against British rule led to their split in the Surat session of the Congress in 1907. Moderates 1885 to 1905. The demands of the Congress during its first phase 1885 to 1905 were very modest and centered round constitutional reforms, economic relief, administrative reorganization and defense of civil rights. Although the moderates persisted with their demands, there was hardly any response from the government. They concluded that British economic imperialism meant subordination of Indian economy and drain of wealth to England. Therefore, they demanded rapid development of indigenous industries and agriculture. They also wanted Indian control over the public purse and raised the slogan of no taxation without representation. The claim for Swaraj or self-rule also emerged by the beginning of the 20th century. British hostility towards the Congress increased with the demands of Congress. They encouraged the Aligarh movement led by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, which ultimately resulted in the formation of the Muslim League in 1906. Curzon's aggressive policies led to the control of university education and the partition of Bengal in 1905. Although the Congress in its early phase failed to achieve concrete reforms in different spheres, yet it succeeded in creating a wider national consciousness. It trained people in politics, popularized the ideas of democracy and nationalism, propagated the modern outlook and exposed the evils of British rule. Prominent among the moderate leaders who pioneered this phase were Dadabhai Naoroji, Surendranath Banerjee, Ramesh Chandra Dutt, Mahadev Govinde Ranade and Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Extremists 1905 to 1918. Radical nationalist ideas in India had been growing since the revolt of 1857. By the turn of the century, the discontent had become widespread among rural gentry, peasantry and workers. A large number of leaders became vocal in their demands and action. These leaders came to be known as the radical nationalists or extremists. The second phase of the Indian nationalism started after 1905. The period between 1905 to 1918 is known as the extremist phase of national movement. Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Bipin Chandra Pal, known as Lal Bal Pal, were the main extremist leaders. Tilak was known as Lokmanya. He announced, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. अब आते हैं लेट्स डू इट पर. डिवाइड योर क्लास इनटू टू ग्रुप्स. लेट वन ग्रुप बी द मॉडरेट्स एंड अदर ग्रुप टू बी एक्सट्रीमिस्ट्स and enact a disagreement between them because of their different approaches to attain freedom. बच्चों अपनी क्लास को दो भागों में, दो ग्रुप्स में डिवाइड कीजिए. एक ग्रुप जो है वो मॉडरेट है, दूसरा ग्रुप जो है एक्सट्रीमिस्ट है. और डिसएग्रीमेंट कैसे है उनके बीच में फ्रीडम की अप्रोचेस को लेकर के बच्चों इसके बारे में आप खुद से डिस्कस कीजिएगा. कॉजेज ऑफ ग्रोथ ऑफ रेडिकल नेशनलिज्म. There were many reasons for the growth of radical nationalism. The politically conscious Indians were disillusioned with the principles and methods of the moderate leadership. There was disappointment with the Indian Council Act of 1892 and the bitterness against the British authorities due to calamities like plague and famine. Repressive measures like the law against sedition in 1898 and the Official Secrets Act of 1899 added fuel to the fire. Revolutionary movements in Ireland and Russia also inspired the Indians. Emergence of a radical nationalist schools of thought with leaders like Aurobindo Ghosh, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Lala Lajpat Rai and Bipin Chandrapal buttressed this inspiration. Increase in unemployment with the spread of education was another reason. The policies of Lord Curzon, culminating in the partition of Bengal in 1905, fanned the fire of mass opposition. The extremists suggest programs like the boycott of foreign goods, government services and titles and owners. Instead, they supported the Swadeshi movement and nationalist education institution. बच्चों जो एक्सट्रीमिस्ट से उन्होंने सजेस्ट किया कि उन्होंने एक प्रोग्राम बनाया और उसके अंदर उन्होंने ये सजेस्ट किया कि बॉयकॉट किया जाएगा जितने भी फॉरेन गुड्स होते हैं, यानी फॉरेनर चीज़ें होती हैं, फिर चाहे वो गवर्नमेंट सर्विसेज होती है, ऑनर्स होता है, और उन्होंने सपोर्ट किया स्वदेशी मूवमेंट को, नेशनल एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशंस को. Partition of Bengal 1905. In 1905, Viceroy Nathaniel Curzon partitioned Bengal. At that time, Bengal was the biggest province of British India and included Bihar and parts of Odisha, that is Orissa. The British argued for dividing Bengal for reasons of administrative convenience. But what did administrative convenience mean? इसका मतलब क्या है? Whose convenience did it represent? Clearly, it was closely tied to the interest of British officials and businessmen. Even so, instead of removing the non-Bengali areas from the province, the government separated East Bengal and merged it with Assam. Perhaps the main British motives were to curtail the influence of Bengali politicians and split the Bengali people. The partition of Bengal infuriated people all over India. All sections of the Congress, the moderators and the radicals, as they may be called, opposed it. Large public meetings and demonstrations were organized and novel methods of mass protest developed. The struggle that unfolded came to be known as the Swadeshi movement, strongest in Bengal but the echoes everywhere too. In Andhra, for instance, it was known as the Vande Mataram movement. Swadeshi movement. The Swadeshi movement sought to oppose the British rule and encourage the ideas of self-help, Swadeshi enterprise, national education and use of Indian languages. To fight for Swaraj, the radicals advocated mass mobilization and boycott of British institutions and goods. Some individuals also began to suggest that revolutionary violence would be necessary to overthrow British rule. अगर British rule को हटाना है तो British का जितना भी सामान है, चाहे उनका foreigner goods हो या जो भी चीज़ें, जिन भी चीज़ें से हम उन्हें बॉयकॉट कर सकते हैं वो करेंगे ताकि वो हमारा भारत छोड़ के यहाँ से चले जाए. Thinking short, imagine you were living in the India for 1905 and witnessed the political agitation going around you all the time. In a bonfire taking place as a symbol of boycott movement, you threw many of your foreign made possession in the fire. What value do you show here? बच्चों इसकी प्रैक्टिस खुद से कीजिएगा. Birth of the Muslim League. The opening decades of the 20th century were marked by other developments as well. A group of Muslim landlords and Nawabs formed the All India Muslim League at Decca in 1906. The league supported the partition of Bengal. It desired separate electorates for Muslims, a demand conceded by the government in 1909. Some seats in the councils were now reserved the Muslims who would be elected by Muslim voters. This tempted politicians to gather a following by distributing favors to their own religious groups. Meanwhile, the Congress split in 1907. The moderates were opposed to the use of boycott. They felt that it involved the use of force. After the split, the Congress came to be dominated by the moderators with Tilak followers functioning from outside. The two groups reunited in December 1915. Next year, the Congress and the Muslim League signed the historic Lucknow Pact and decided to work together for representative government in the country. The growth of mass nationalism. After 1919, the struggle against the British rule gradually became a mass movement involving peasants, tribals, students and women in large numbers and occasionally factory workers as well. Certain business groups too began to actively support the Congress in 1920s. 1920s में कई सारे फैक्ट्री वर्कर्स और विमेंस ने, ट्राइबल्स ने, पीजेंट्स ने भी कांग्रेस का साथ देना शुरू कर दिया. The First World War altered the economic and political landscape in India. It led to a huge rise in defense expenditure of the government of India. The government in turn increased taxes on individual incomes and businesses' profits, increased military expenditure and the demands for war supplies to a sharp rise in prices which created great difficulties for the common people. On the other hand, business groups reaped fabulous profit from the war. As you have seen, the war created a demand for industrial goods, jute, bags, cloth, rails, and caused a decline of import from other countries into India. So Indian industries expanded during the war, and Indian business groups began to demand greater opportunities for development. The war also led the British to expand their army. Villages were pressurized to supply soldiers for an allied cause. A large number of soldiers went to serve abroad. Many returned after the war with an understanding of the ways in which imperialists' power were exploiting the peoples of Asia and Africa, and with a desire to oppose colonial rule in India. Furthermore, in 1917, there was a revolution in Russia. News about peasants and workers' struggles and ideas of socialism circulated widely, inspiring Indian nationalists. The advent of Mahatma Gandhi. It is these turbulent circumstances that Mahatma Gandhi emerged as a mass leader. As you may know, Gandhiji, aged 46, arrived in India in 1915 from South Africa. 46 साल की उम्र में गांधी जी साउथ अफ्रीका से इंडिया में आए थे. Having led Indians in that country in non-violent marches against racist restrictions, he was already a respected leader, now known internationally. His South African campaigns had brought him in contact with various types of Indians, Hindus, Muslims, Parsis and Christians, Gujaratis, Tamils and North Indians, and upper class merchants, lawyers and workers. Mahatma Gandhi spent his first year in India traveling throughout the country, understanding the people, their needs and the overall situation. जब इंडिया आए थे महात्मा गांधी पहली बार 46 साल के एज में, तब उन्होंने पूरे इंडिया में 1 साल तक भ्रमण किया था, लोगों के सिचुएशन को देखा था, उनकी नीड्स को देखा था, उन लोगों को समझना शुरू किया था, उनके सिचुएशंस को समझना शुरू किया था. His earliest interventions were in local movements in Champaran, Kheda and Ahmedabad, where he came into contact with Rajendra Prasad and Vallabh Bhai Patel in Ahmedabad. He led a successful mill worker strike in 1918. Let us now focus in some detail on the movements organized between 1919 and 1922. चलिए अब एक डिटेल फोकस डाल लेते हैं उन मोमेंट्स में जो 1919 से लेकर 1922 के बीच में हुई थी. द रॉलेट सत्याग्रह 1919. In 1919, Gandhiji gave a call for satyagraha against the Rowlatt Act that British had just passed. The act curbed fundamental rights such as the freedom of expression and strengthened police powers. Mahatma Gandhi, Muhammad Ali Jinnah and others felt that government had no right to restrict people's basic freedoms. महात्मा गांधी और अली जिन्ना, मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना जो थे, उन्होंने जब देखा कि ये जो लोग रह रहे हैं, ब्रिटिशर्स ने उनके फ्रीडम ऑफ राइट हटा दिए हैं, उनको रेस्ट्रिक्ट कर दिए हैं, उनके पास कोई राइट नहीं बचा, तो उन्होंने एक मूवमेंट चलाया. दिस क्रिटिसाइज द एक्ट एज डिविलिश एंड ट्रेनिकल. गांधीजी आस्क्ड द इंडियन पीपल टू ऑब्जर्व 6 April 1919 as a day of non-violent opposition to this act, as a day of humiliation and prayer, and Hartal strike, satyagrah sabhas were set up to launch the movement. The Rowlatt Satyagraha turned out to be the first all-India struggle against the British government. All through it was largely restricted to cities. In April 1919, there were a number of demonstrations and hartals in the country, and the government used brutal measures to suppress them. The Jallianwala Bagh atrocities perpetrated by General Dyer in Amritsar to Baisakhi Day, 13th April, were a part of this repression. On learning about the massacre, Rabindranath Tagore expressed the pain and anger of the country by re-announcing his knighthood. During the Rowlatt Satyagraha, the participants tried to ensure that Hindu and Muslims were united in the fight against British rule. This was also the call of Mahatma Gandhi, who always saw India as a land and of all the people who lived in the country, Hindus, Muslims and those of other religions. He was keen that Hindus and Muslims support each other in any cause. Case study: Khilafat agitation. The Khilafat issue was one such cause. In 1920, the British imposed a harsh treaty on the Turkish Sultan to और खलीफा. People were furious about his as they had been about the Jallianwala massacre. Also, Indian Muslims were keen that the Khalifa be allowed to retain control over Muslim sacred places in the erstwhile Ottoman Empire. The leaders of the Khilafat agitation, Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali, now wished to initiate a full-fledged non-cooperation movement. Gandhi supported their call and urged the Congress to campaign against Punjab wrongs, Jallianwala massacre, the Khilafat wrong and demand Swaraj. अब आते हैं नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट पर. नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट गेन मोमेंटम through 1921 to 22. Thousands of students left government controlled schools and colleges. Many lawyers such as Motilal Nehru, C.R. Das, C. Rajagopalachari and Asif Ali gave up their practices. British titles were surrendered and legislatures boycotted. People lit bonfires of foreign cloth. The import of foreign cloth fell drastically between 1920 and 1922. But all this was merely the tip of the iceberg. Large parts of the country were on the verge of a formidable revolt. People's initiatives. In many cases, people resisted British rule non-violently. In other, different classes and groups interpreting Gandhiji's call in their own manner protested in ways that were not according with his ideas. In either case, people linked their movements to local grievances. Let us look at a few examples. In Kheda, Gujarat, Patidar peasants organized non-violent campaigns against the high land revenue demand of the British. In coastal Andhra and interior Tamil Nadu, liquor shops were picketed. In the Guntur district of Andhra Pradesh, tribals and poor peasants staged a number of forest satyagrahs, sending their cattle into forest without paying grazing fee. They were protesting because the colonial state had restricted their use of forest resources in various ways. They believed that Gandhiji would get their taxes reduced and have the forest regulations abolished. In many forest villages, peasants proclaimed Swaraj and believed that Gandhi Raj was about to be established. In Sindh, now in Pakistan, Muslim traders and peasants were very enthusiastic about the Khilafat. In Bengal too, the Khilafat non-cooperation alliance gave enormous communal unity and strength to the national movement. Let's do it. Imagine that in your neighborhood, a group of elder boys and girls have started bullying you whenever you go out. They tease you in some way or other and try to pick a fight with you. What would you do to overcome this situation? Imagine कीजिए आपके आस पड़ोस में एक ग्रुप हो जिसमें कुछ लड़के या लड़कियां हों जो आपसे बड़े हों और वो आपको बुली करना स्टार्ट कर दे. जब भी आप बाहर जाएं वो आपको टीज करना शुरू कर दे, आपको बुली करना शुरू कर दे, सिर्फ इसलिए ताकि वो फाइट कर सके आपके साथ में. तो आप इस सिचुएशन से ओवरकम करने के लिए क्या करेंगे? बच्चों इसकी प्रैक्टिस खुद से कीजिएगा. इन पंजाब, द अकाली एजिटेशन ऑफ द सिक्स sought to remove corrupt Mahatmas supported by the British from their gurdwaras. This movement got closely identified with the non-cooperation movement. In Assam, tea garden laborers shouting Gandhi Maharaj ki jai demanded a big increase in their wages. They left the British-owned plantations amidst declaration that they were following Gandhiji's wish. Interestingly, in the Assamese Vaishnava songs of the period, the reference to Krishna was substituted by Gandhi Raj, the people's Mahatma. We can see from the above that sometimes people thought of Gandhiji as a kind of Masiha, as someone who could help them overcome their misery and poverty. Gandhiji wished to build class unity, not class conflict. Yet peasants could imagine that he would help them in their fights against zamindars, and agricultural laborers believed that he would provide them land. At times, ordinary people created Gandhiji in their own achievements. For instance, at the end of a powerful movement, peasants of Pratapgarh in the United Provinces, now Uttar Pradesh, managed to stop illegal eviction of tenants, but they felt it was Gandhiji's who had won this demand for them. At other times, using Gandhiji's name, tribals and peasants undertook actions that did not conform to Gandhian ideals and values. The development during 1922 to 29. The non-cooperation movement was suddenly suspended in February 1922 when a crowd of peasants set a police station on fire in Chauri Chaura, killing 22 policemen. बच्चों non-cooperation movement जो था वो suddenly suspend कर दिया गया था फरवरी 1922 में, जब एक crowd peasants का एक crowd पुलिस स्टेशन पहुंचा फायर के साथ में चौरी चौरा में 22 लोगों को मारने पर. The peasants were provoked as the police had fired on the peaceful demonstrations. बच्चों आगे बढ़ने से पहले डिडियोनो पे आ जाते हैं। चौरा चौरी इज अ टाउन इन गोरखपुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफ उत्तर प्रदेश। उत्तर प्रदेश के डिस्ट्रिक्ट में गोरखपुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में चौरा चौरी एक टाउन है। Two things happened simultaneously after the suspension of the movement. One section of the Congress was engaged in constructive work and the other section comprises leaders like Motilal Nehru and C.R. Das wanted to fight council elections to influence government policies. The Rashtriya Swayamsevak RSS, a Hindu organization, and the Communist Party of India were founded towards the mid-1920s. The revolutionaries were also active in this period who wanted to throw out the British by active resistance like killing, throwing bombs and fighting the British, so they were forced to leave. Bhagat Singh, Rajguru Sukhdev, Chandrasekhar Azad, Ashfaq Ullah Khan and Jatin Das were some of the prominent nationalist leaders with revolutionary ideas. इन सभी के पास revolutionary ideas थे. In 1927, the British government decided to send a commission headed by Sir John Simon to inquire into the working of the 1919 Act and suggest future reforms. All 7 members of the Simon Commission were Englishmen and it did not include a single Indian. In 1928, when the commission came to India, they were greeted with black flags with the people shouting the slogan, Simon, go back. In 1929 Congress session, Purna Swaraj resolution was passed under the presidentship of Jawaharlal Nehru at Lahore. January 26, 1930 was observed as Independence Day all over the country. Thinking short, Simon Commission was appointed in 1927 under the chairmanship of Sir John Simon. Indians were dissatisfied with this. What were the reasons for this dissatisfaction? Also state what values of Indians this commission hurt. बच्चों साइमन कमीशन जो था वो अपॉइंट किया गया था 1927 में चेयरमैनशिप सर जॉन साइमन के अंडर में। इंडियन इससे डिससेटिस्फाइड थे, लेकिन ऐसा क्यों था, ऐसा क्या रीज़न था कि इंडियन इससे डिससेटिस्फाइड थे, इसके बारे में बच्चों आप खुद से इसकी प्रैक्टिस कीजिएगा। Dandi March and the Civil Disobedience Movement. On March 12, 1930, Gandhi started his historic salt march from his ashram in Sabarmati in Ahmedabad to Dandi, a village on western sea coast of India with 78 other members of his ashram. बच्चों 22 मार्च 1930 को गांधी ने एक हिस्टोरिक सॉल्ट मार्च किया था आश्रम से, अपने आश्रम साबरमती आश्रम जो कि अहमदाबाद में है से लेकर डांडी तक, एक विलेज वेस्टर्न सी कोस्ट में, जहां पर इंडिया के 78 मेंबर्स उनके साथ में थे. द रीच्ड दांडी ऑन April 6. After covering over 240 miles on foot and picking up a handful of salt, by gathering natural salt on the seashore, he broke the salt law. Salt was such a commodity which was consumed by the rich and poor alike. This started the civil disobedience movement under the leadership of Gandhiji, the second mass movement with the demand of Purna Swaraj. During this movement, leaders like Sarojini Naidu emerged. Peasants, tribals and other women participated from all over the country. The government tried to suppress the movement brutally acting against peaceful satyagrahis. However, the movement was temporarily suspended when the Gandhi-Irwin Pact was signed in 1931. According to this pact, Viceroy Irwin agreed to release all prisoners who were imprisoned without any guilty, and Gandhi decided to attend the second round table conference held in London 1931. At the second round table conference did not fulfill Gandhi's demand. He resumed the civil disobedience movement, which was finally suspended in 1934. In 1935, the Government of India Act made a provision for a provincial autonomy. In 1937, elections to the provincial legislature were announced. In 7 out of 11 provinces, the Congress formed government. World War II broke out in 1939 and the Congress did extend its support to the British, but in return they wanted the British to grant independence after the war was over. बच्चों सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर जो है वो 1938 में हुआ था, जिसमें कांग्रेस ने ब्रिटिश को सपोर्ट करने के लिए बोला कि हम आपको सपोर्ट करेंगे, लेकिन हमारी एक शर्त है, हमारी ये शर्त है कि उसके बाद आप हमारे देश को छोड़कर चले जाएंगे, यानी इंडिया को इंडिपेंडेंस मिल जाएगा. The Congress ministries resigned in protest as the British refused to agree to their demand. Quit and movement and afterwards. In 1942, Gandhiji started the third and final mass movement, the Quit India movement, with the famous slogans of do or die. बच्चों 1942 में गांधी जी ने अपना थर्ड और फाइनल मास मूवमेंट क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट स्टार्ट किया था फेमस स्लोगन के साथ में डू और डाई. ही सेड ईदर यू डू or die in your effort to fight against the British. The movement spread despite the fact that Gandhi and other leaders were arrested. In many areas, people set up their own government. Symbol of state authority were attacked. The British followed a policy of severe repression. Over 90,000 people were arrested by the end of 1943. Nearly 1,000 were killed in police firing. Orders were passed in many areas to fire crowds of agitating people from aeroplanes towards independence and partition. In 1940, the Muslim League leader, under the leadership of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, demanded independent states for Muslims in the northwestern and eastern areas of the country. बच्चों 1940 में मुस्लिम लीग जो कि मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना के लीडरशिप में था, उन्होंने डिमांड किया इंडिपेंडेंट स्टेट अपना मुस्लिम्स के लिए जो कि नॉर्थ वेस्टर्न और ईस्टर्न एरियाज था में कंट्री का. दिस में बिकॉज दे वर अप्रीहेंसिव दैट मुस्लिम्स माइट गो अनप्रेजेंटेड. They may have been annoyed for having rejected their proposal of having a joint Congress League government in the United Provinces in 1937. After the end of the World War II, the Labour Party came to power in England and they agreed to grant India independence in 1947. The British started negotiations with the Congress and the League for the independence of India. In 1946, elections to the provinces were held once again. The League's success in that seats reserved for the Muslims were very good and the Congress also did well. However, the League continued to press for Pakistan. In March 1946, British sent the cabinet mission, a 3-member team under Stafford Cripps, to examine the demands, but their suggestions failed to satisfy them, so partition became unavoidable. After the failure of the cabinet mission, the Muslim League under the leadership of M.A. Jinnah initiated mass agitation to get its demand for Pakistan fulfilled. It decided to observe August 16, 1946 as a direct action day. Communal riots broke out in the streets of Calcutta, that is Kolkata, on this day. They lasted for a few days, resulting in many deaths. Gradually, it spread to many parts of North India. Thousands of people were killed or lost their homes. Women and children were subjected to a lot of brutalities. Ultimately, the last British Viceroy, Lord Mountbatten's proposal was accepted and India became independent on 15th August 1947 and Pakistan 14th August 1947. Thus, we ultimately won freedom, but only as a divided nation. हमें फ्रीडम तो मिल गया लेकिन एक शर्त पर, और वो शर्त था डिवाइडेड नेशन. लेट्स डू इट. इंटरव्यू एनी पर्सन यू नो हु विटनेस्ड द फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल एज अ फर्स्ट हैंड एक्सपीरियंस. शेयर योर इंटरव्यू इन क्लास. बच्चों इसकी प्रैक्टिस आप खुद से कीजिएगा. वर्ड ब्रेन. confiscate, to take something away from somebody as a punishment. Repeal, to officially make a law no longer valid. Sedition, the use of words or action that are intended to encourage people to be or act against a government. Devilish, like a devil in evil act and cruelty, amidst, in or into the middle of, surrounded. तो बच्चों अब आ जाते हैं इसके एक्सरसाइजेस पर. टिक द करेक्ट आंसर. The Viceroy policy ironically led to the intensification of nationalist sentiment among the people. Option A, Option B, Option C, Option D. बच्चों आगे की प्रैक्टिस खुद से कीजिएगा. फिल इन द गैप्स. बच्चों यहाँ पर जो गैप्स दिए गए हैं स्टेटमेंट्स में, चैप्टर की मदद से इसे खुद से कीजिएगा. आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस ब्रीफली. बच्चों यहाँ कुछ क्वेश्चंस दिए गए हैं, चैप्टर की मदद से इन क्वेश्चंस को आप खुद से प्रैक्टिस कीजिएगा. आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस इन डिटेल. बच्चों चैप्टर की मदद से आप इसे खुद से कीजिएगा. स्किल एनरिचमेंट जोन. फन एक्टिविटी. Create a poster as one of the leaders of the movement advertising the boycott movement. Write about any one leader of your choice who were leading the movement in 100 to 150 words. Imagine that you were involved in the Indian national movement. Based on your reading of this chapter, briefly discuss your preferred methods of struggle and your vision of a free India. बच्चों इसकी प्रैक्टिस आप खुद से कीजिएगा. एक्टिविटी. बच्चों यहाँ पर एक एक्टिविटी दी गई है, इसे आप अच्छे से पढ़िए, ध्यान लगाइए और उसके बाद में इस एक्टिविटी को अपने क्लासमेट्स के साथ में परफॉर्म कीजिएगा. आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स. इंडिया वॉज अनयूनिफाइड अंडर ब्रिटिश रूल एज वन यूनिट. एक्सप्लेन. Why did Gandhiji choose satyagrah against the mighty British? From beginning, the Congress sought to speak for and in the same name of all the Indian people. Why did it choose to do so? बच्चों इसकी प्रैक्टिस आप खुद से कीजिएगा। बच्चों आई होप आज की क्लास में हमने जो भी पढ़ा आपको अच्छे से समझ में आ गया होगा। अब आप इसकी प्रैक्टिस खुद से करते रहिएगा।